Dallas Cowboys were back in full pads today, and Caleb Downs locked up CD Lamb yet again. It feels amazing to have Caleb Downs on my football team right here, matched up against Lamb in the red zone. They try to get him on this pick with GP. He stumbles, is able to recover, and then times it perfectly to break up.
You know who gave Reeves problems?
Stevie Johnson. That's the only one.
Receivers.
Yeah.
If you were a big receiver and you couldn't do this.
Yeah.
That's why guys are big guys that want to play physical.
Yeah.
Play right into his track.
Right into his hand. The only person I've seen give Reeves that work was Stevie Johnson.
And he was big to be twitchy.
Man, Stevie about 6'4".
Wait for Buffalo?
Yes. I ain't never seen nobody move like that off the line, Joe. I'm talking, remember the A1 mixtapes?
Yeah.
Man, Stevie moving like that. Where's no basketball, Joe?
He the only one gave Reeves a hand.
I kid you not. I'm talking about put him in a blender. Man, Stevie was special, man. Stevie was special. Matter of fact, hey, Joe, Stevie Johnson was so good off the line and so unorthodox. If you can't even teach people what he was doing. You can't teach that. You know how to do that, Joe.
You know who gave Reeves problems?
Stevie Johnson. Yeah.
If you were a big receiver and you couldn't do this.
Yeah.
That's why guys are big guys that want to play physical.
Here's how to disappear overnight. You have to enter your number into Cloak and walk past this game with 120 plus data brokers for your info.
This woman rejected him because of the sound of his voice, but what he did.
Before you start using time-based catching in Madden 27, you need to understand how this mechanic actually works. Because when CFB 27 introduced this feature, there was a ton of conflicting advice on how to best use it.
Is use what's called the tap method, and I hold that and release it right before the receiver catches the ball. I'm just simply tapping beforehand. To use forward and release, okay?
We're going to start with the settings stuff. The community is in agreement that you definitely need to have timing-based catching on, because not only can it give you a higher chance to win contested catches, but it also gives you better run after catch animation. In Madden 27, you need
muchacho, deja eso. Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo una, mañana otra. Ey, pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo una, mañana otra.
need to understand how this mechanic actually works. Because when CFB 27 introduced this feature, there was a ton of conflicting advice on how to best use it.
Is use what's called the tap method, and I hold that and release it right before the receiver catches the ball. I'm just simply tapping beforehand. To use forward and release, okay?
We're going to start with the setting stuff. The community is in agreement that you
Oye, muchacho, el diablo azaroso. Suéltese más vivir que tú tienes en la calle. Búscate una mujer seria para ti. Muchacho, el diablo.
Yo quisiera enamorarme, pero no puedo.
before you start using time
Yo quisiera enamorarme, pero no puedo.
Chad, this man say he the best safe user in the world, man.
Yo no confío, nah, ni en mí mismo confío. Si quieres
Ted, before you start using time-based catching in Madden 27, you need to understand how this mechanic actually works. Because when CFB 27 introduced this feature, there was a ton of conflicting advice on how to best use it.
Is use what's called the tap method and hold it. Release it right before the receiver catches the ball. I'm just simply tapping beforehand. It's a useful release. Okay.
We're going to start with the settings though. The community is in agreement that you definitely need to have timing-based catching on because not only can it give you a higher chance to win contested catches, but it also gives you better run after catch animations. The community is also right about minimum throw distance. Set it to 0 for offense so you can green passes about minimum throw distance. Set it to 0 for offense so you can green passes as close as drag routes, and 10 for defense because it's extremely difficult to green short range interceptions, but you definitely still want it on for deeper interception opportunities. Now there's two methods people use for the timing based catching feature online. They'll mention the tap method, they'll mention the tap hold method. The tap method is just tapping the catch type you want right before your receiver gets the ball. So I'm going to do it on the drag here. All I'm going to do is tap square right before my receiver gets the ball. And you can see it's a really easy green. So what you do here for the tap hold method is once you have thrown the ball with your quarterback, you're going to actually hold the button of the catch type you want, and then you're going to release it right before your receiver actually touches the football. So you're going to see here, I'm going to throw it to Jamar Chase here. I'm holding triangle, and then I'm releasing it right before or right as my receiver catches the football. So for the tap method, I'm pretty much always going to use this for short passes. The reason being is because if you use the hold method, you can very easily just get a red drop by holding just a little bit too long. And it comes up really quick, especially when you're throwing a short pass in the heat of the game. Now you're probably asking, if the tap method is so forgiving, why don't I use it on every single pass, not just short passes? Well, the reason is the tap hold method is much better for the deep passes because it tells the receivers that you're going for that catch type. So for example, I'm just going to throw a contested catch to Jamar Chase here, and I'm going to hold the triangle button, and he's going to know, okay, we're going for that catch type, and I can begin getting my receiver in position. So that makes a really big difference for throwing your receivers open deep right before your receiver, the catch type you want, right before drag routes, and 10 for defense because it's extremely difficult to green short range interceptions, but you definitely still want it on for deeper interception opportunities. Now there's two methods people use for the timing based catching feature online. They'll mention the tap method, they'll mention the tap hold method. The tap method is just tapping the catch type you want right before your receiver gets the ball. So I'm going to do it on the drag here. All I'm going to do is tap square right before my receiver gets the ball. And you can see it's a really easy green. So what you do here for the tap hold method is once you have thrown the ball with your quarterback, you're going to actually hold the button of the catch type you want, and then you're going to release it right before your receiver actually touches the football. So you're going to see here, I'm going to throw it to Jamar Chase here. I'm holding triangle, and then I'm releasing it right before or right as my receiver catches the football. So for the tap method, I'm pretty much always going to use this on short passes. The reason being is because if you use the hold method, you can very easily just get a red drop by holding just a little bit too long. And it comes up really quick, especially when you're throwing a short pass in the heat of the game. Now you're probably asking, if the tap method is so forgiving, why don't I?
Well, I'm looking how to just learn how to do the catching because that junk is kind of difficult. So they got two different ways you can catch it. Now I understand it. So you can press the button, but I don't understand X. So X still kind of confusing. But you're supposed to press the button soon as the ball about to get ready to catch the dude's hands. Then you press square or triangle. That's one way. And then they got another way that you hold the button, let's just say square. You hold square, and then as soon as you see he about to get ready to catch it, and it touches his head, you gotta hurry up and release it right there, and that's how you catch it. So I understand the catching now, because it was throwing me off. For real. Now I need to find out real quick about a defensive playbook. I'm probably gonna go.
Retire if you find this coin.
Vikings playbook, defense playbook.
This one old Lincoln penny. Look at this.
And then
This scent looks interesting.
either the Chargers or the Bengals.
If you want to
Offensive
be best
playbook.
defenses in Madden 27, just stop the run, stop the pass, and win more games. Stop what you're doing right now and watch today's video because I'm about to break down the top 3 best defensive playbooks.
Yeah, it's 2 different ways you're supposed to catch it. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's 2 different ways. So you can. Yeah, they done did some stuff now, bro. Which playbook you think should go with Chargers? Hold on. I don't know. It's probably like on the weekend.
Maybe some ones be open to one or something like this. Anyway, I'm gonna get lost children from They got me. They pretty much got the look like this.
Or CVS. I mean, not CVS, Walgreens. Well, either one. Oh, okay. Alright, that's cool. You grab some to drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you think? What you want?
I don't know, something on the close line of juice.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do the Chargers. The Chargers offensive playbook at Miami and Minnesota defense. Or do you think I should? What do you think I should do? The Chargers or the Bengals? Which playbook? The Cardinals? No, I said the Chargers. The Chargers or the Bengals? But you just looking at Rams defense. You ain't how cold it is. You ain't looking at their playbook though.
Madden 27 that you need to use right now to win more games. So with each of these defensive playbooks, I'm going to break down some of the best plays and formations you want to look at. We're going to start with number 3 on the list, and we got the San Francisco 49ers. Now, overall, this is a very solid and is to learn. You play on the pass coverage side if he goes over the middle, but I want you guys to
So the Cardinals offense.
There is literally nothing open, and we end up getting an easy interception. Match coverage is really, really good, and if you mix it and disguise it in with block corner blitzes, you are going to be good. Now, another thing I want you guys to know about
Okay, 49ers defense and then Cardinals offense. Well, I didn't even know anything about no Cardinals offense.
That's number 6. It also has as a defense blitz as a cover 2 man.
Okay.
So, you can do a similar thing or use some defensive back. Or you could just drop them back in coverage. And one thing I like to do a lot is put them in purples. Because if I put them in purples, I can then shade my coverage to take away the routes over the middle. And I
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey after the kick, and away we go from Lumen Field. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need
I ain't gonna let you eat, bring it back.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right.
Darnold now to throw. The cover just too good there. The deep shot ball's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They're going to read at the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one is launched downfield. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with...
Here we go. Whenever I do something fire, it's always a little kid. But when I lose, oh, I'm playing somebody 30 and up.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Seahawks nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Darnold coming back after the pick. Dumped off to his running back. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a game 7.
Who's they running back now? Who they got?
You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to keep.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. Rashawn Gary. And that stop makes it 3rd and a very unlucky 13 now for this offense. Play fake. Darnold. Look at that power. Deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
See, I know how to do it now, bro. Like I said, you press it soon as the ball comes, so I know how to catch it now. No, I just be watching them little YouTube videos like this. It's time for me to expose some people. I know how to catch it now.
The line come to Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Nah.
Play action now for Prescott. Right
See?
side,
I know how to
Ferguson's
catch.
got it. And it looks like he picks up around 3 before this takes him out of bounds.
That's good tight coverage right there.
I mean, as he should.
Even a better throw.
He need to. Let me play somebody for real, for real. He ain't gonna be for real.
All the time, Kate. Completions.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tyrese nice on that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Yeah, they pushed me on that dude.
Maybe a yard away. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going for it. Here's Prescott.
Oh, man, it was supposed to be a run play. Oh, my God.
On 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down by Jason Barham. It's a loss of 2.
Working on 2nd down. Darnold. Completed to his running back. Met there, and the contact takes him to the sideline. It's going to be about a 22-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Nice defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures, right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 2nd down, here's Darnold. Ooh, would have been a big gain if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Darnold. Finds Charbonnet underneath. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. That's the end of one here. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. And the offense has not left the field. 4th and inches here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets home. Touchdown Seahawks. A.J. Varner from 16 out. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Downs today. Put your phone number in the select. Tomorrow morning, you'll get your first.
Contributions like that out of your kickoff returner is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hey, you said HB base?
Williams to start the drive. He rocks that tackler. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
It's out of the shotgun, man.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
There's so many different settings here. This could be something that's
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another run for Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. It's over.
really anything breaking underneath.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to give Dallas the 1st down. Now these guys are early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
Hey, boy, I ain't gonna fake this. Cardinals ain't looking bad so far.
Running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
Dak to the air here. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Chip in. Chip in.
It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best out of their game, huh?
Are going to be some.
You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
One after for Myers, he is up and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
There's something that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as they sent away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hitting tracks, table routes, really anything breaking underneath towards this timeline. Now,
All right, 1st and 10, going over to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Back to the end, Prescott after that pick. And not the way to go on his first target. Hit him in the hands and falls incomplete. 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this
even if
first
it's
so far,
your
not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Like 2 people flats, for example. So this would be an example of like 15-yard flats, or maybe not even having a flat.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Prescott will look to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That'll really sting, Skate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
First down, Cowboys.
Give to Williams from the gun. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd down, here's Dak. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ernest Jones with the pick. Along the right sideline, there's space. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the officials double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Well, we're looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down.
So you see on these plays, they have a purple match indicator. That's how you
just before halftime. The schemes out to the left. And they're not going to get anything done as he's brought to the ground for a sack. So that is how our first half will end. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And That is good for a Cowboy first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on first. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Every Sunday was just the best gift.
Now, that's one thing I will say. I'll take a lot of. You see my what you call that headwind on?
And then the corner's going to be fighting for the now.
No, it's almost. You see my what you call on? That's one thing I will take is dummies.
Not just corner, and even like this type of play. So corners it's going to be heavily defended really well by Matt. Now you see how we're guarding that crosser all the way across the field, and we're still able to take away their underneath passes. So really, the bottom line here with this, you need to make sure you're using the correct zone drop settings. You're using default flats, 5 pro flats, and default hooks to defend checkdowns, and then you have all 3 zone drop sets on default when you're running this.
I got like a couple of heights.
They'll run here following the penalty. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Right, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He finds Pickens left side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Going for it, it's Williams. And they're going to get far more than that 1 yard they needed. Going for it on fourth down pays off. Not as risky as it was when you and I were growing up, but still a little bit, Brock. You don't want to hand the opposition momentum or excellent field position if you can't convert.
Nope, that's right. But you just trust your guys, right? And as much as moving the chains is important, also just injecting belief that we can do this and call like that reinforces it.
And they've got first down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play. Just some great blocking on that play, Brock. Those extra bodies near the line sure helped him get the space that he needed to get that chunky yards.
We hear it almost each and every week from offenses that really love their 12 personnel. Defenses trying to stop it, know how difficult it can be. Well done by everybody there.
And he's going to want another chance at that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. Second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
On second down, Prescott has him on the quick hitter. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
Brings up third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Running for the marker with Williams. Massive hit. The ball's out. And it should be Seahawks football.
We got a close game here, ladies. Both sides of the ball. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. In this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
Just 1 tick left now in the third quarter. Starting this one out with Charbonnet. There he goes on the right side. All the way, touchdown Seattle.
And so that's exactly what we're going to do here. They have no room to step in. They're going to pin it. And when you're able to run man coverage behind this, that makes it a lot easier for you because now you don't have to cover for as long. There's not going to be wide. Well, say default because then you're going to be able to run the match coverage. So you see on these plays, they have a purple match indicator, and that tells you there's a match coverage based on that. And so, for example, I'll just call something for
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut.
similar.
Broken this tie, they've taken a 7-point lead. Just one quarter remaining
So
in
we
this
talked
one.
about stopping checkdowns earlier. And it's like if they call this type of route concept, you're going to get annihilated from cover 3. So now what we're going to do is take the snap, and now your match coverage defender is going to do a great job. Someone takes the free, and someone puts the play. Instead of just,
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That streak is starting. And then he takes the corner out like this. If we pause it right here, this looks like this is probably going to be the Lego best. Because he's going to get
Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
in the right down the field.
God begins with a run. It's Williams. He can stop after just about time. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Prescott to throw. Hits it through the middle. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
All set to go now from the 35. Williams now on 1st and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now because they pick up 9 on that previous play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They stay on the ground with Williams. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
22-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Now Dak to throw. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cowboys down by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Seahawks.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone. Down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves them with 3rd and goal at the 6. Extra DBs out there now as they try to end this drive. Another for Williams. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a gain of 2 and maybe a goal line stand here. It's 4th and goal. Well, running it was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he gets them the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence.
And like this type of play with crossing routes, so corners, cross, or post, this is going to be heavily defended really well by now you might do for example, right, so really if you're struggling to defend like a point route, and you come back into these same zones off like this, where we're going to have the tight end here, we're going to field and drag, and he's just going to end up against tight line. So it's bags, it's got routes, I believe it was two against you, instead of dancing, that's even a pick six right there, because you're telling your man, hey, sit at 5 yards, don't let them do anything else, take away the check. You know, in a situation, you have like 2 even flats, for example. So this would be an example of like 15 yard flats where maybe not even having a flat to field at all. Really, you can play the ball, you can flat to pick, and that's an easy completion, right? You do not want to allow people to be able to just hit easy check things like that. So make sure that you have 5 yard flats to be able to take them away. But also,
it's his running back.
you're trying to run coverage, for example. So really to defend. You need to come back in these same zones on each one of your people. So keep the flags, keep it across, keep it across. Because then you're
Wearing up the clock here, Brock, but
so you see how these plays out the back indicator, that tells you that it's a match based play. And so, for example, I'll just call a couple short games. Now, they're not all the same, but a lot of the matches are similar with similar rules. Short is a great one to be able to stop flows from the sense, right? So we talked about stopping checkdowns earlier, but it's like if they call this, and finds that.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races.
During that point, someone takes a tree and someone takes a flat instead of pushing it and spot. Especially, you're actually matching on the vertical routes, right? And they the corner here, comes down, cards flat, right? The tree gets guarded by the inside corner, and then the outside corner takes the corner out, right? This, if we pause it right here, going to pause. This looks like this is probably going to be wide open on the side because he's going to get ran up the field by the tree, and then the corner's going to be wide open. But now, you're going to imagine their routes down the field and really do a great job of taking them away. It's not just corner routes, right? Even like this type of play with crossing routes. So corners, crossers, post, all this is going to be heavily defended really well by them. And you see how we're walking in.
Stopped on the run back to the 27.
And we're still able to take away their passes. So really, the bottom line here with this, you need to make sure you're using the drop settings, you're using default flags at court level. That's good.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
2nd down coming from Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. It's headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw it. Chased out to his right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Now here we go. Now we're getting to one of these situations that you've been practicing and talking about all week, Kate. Defensively, you are verbalizing no hero plays, no interceptions. That ball comes to you. Just find a way to knock it to the ground.
Could be our final play here, or a turnover would stop the clock. Desperation time here. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on in the position.
I got my net X.
Between you and try to rehab is I got a bag.
You stupid.
Do you hear me, man? Don't be janking, man. You ain't got the bread. Don't try to prank me, man. Back in the days, I was riding on them twanky things. Ice on my neck and my wrist with a blanket ring. I stay dripping, man, like a bad drain. Louis Fendi, Gucci, Louis, do you hear me, man? Protected like the Pope, I'm saying this sincerely, man. You run up, you gon' get hurt severely, man.
Wait until I until I pop off. You don't know a thing about me. Wait until I pop off. Wait until I pop off.
Hit them with that.
Okay, pop off then.
Hey yo.
Okay.
Switch it up now. Hey yo.
Wait until I pop off.